Barakah Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua Bahashem Warakah Kwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS, still pushing this truth and teaching us in truth. Slakia still teaching us in sincerity, and to the hopeful elect, Akim Akwas out there, Shalom to you as well. Keep pushing, keep enduring. We almost there, we can see a lot of shifting going on, That's really the topic of discussion today. I'm not going to make this too long. Salakia, if you feel like I've been slacking or whatever or what have you, because I haven't made videos, I apologize for that. I can do better at that, and I will do better at that. Lord willing, through the Spirit. Some things there's some things going on in other brothers' lives, and there's no excuse for that. So let me not even bring that up. But anyways, today I'm just going to talk about a friend. A lot of shifting is going on because, I see a lot of respect of persons in Israel, man. There is definitely a big respect of persons. I don't like why you do it. I like why he do it. I like why he does it better. He sounds a lot cooler when he says it. I want to know that guy. A lot of just abandonment issue, grown men coming in, and coming in and going out at the same time. And as they going out, they coming back with vengeance. They coming at your neck. Like you done did something like, bro, they act like they ain't had every opportunity that you had to do things the right way. If not more, they probably been given more chances than you would have been given. Cause I know for myself, man, if I even go off, in the slightest, as far as going back to the world, in its philosophies, I feel like the Lord's going to kill. I'm scared of the Lord, man. So yeah, it says, this is James chapter 2 and verse 9 says, but ye have no respect of persons. Oh, Salakium, y'all. Me reading it in the NLT. It's pretty much the same thing. I'm still, and again, brothers are battling a lot of elements. I myself dealing with some shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but regardless, I'm faithful. I know my faith is strong, and regardless, if I have to die, then it is what it is. But it's definitely it ain't right. I'm hot when it's mad cold outside. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit going on. But this is devil trying to get rid of us, man. This truth, man. This truth in our everyday lives and what we believe, it's not going nowhere. We everywhere doing this shit, man. We're everywhere doing this work. And this is James chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, but if you favor some people over others, you are committing a sin. You are breaking the law. You are guilty of breaking the law. And how many times have we seen that? I've seen that so many times coming into this truth, man. Even early, I was seeing it and I was like, man, you for real, bro? I'm talking to the TV, like, so you can correct these brothers over here and, throw their name in the mud. You ain't around them anymore, apparently. So how would you know? You can throw their name in the mud, make up lies and talk shit. But these brothers here, when it comes to the shit that you're actually doing, to the stuff, what you're actually doing, this truth, and who you actually doing it for, you can't rebuke them in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua the way you rebuke them other brothers. See, I call them type of niggas, man. Them are bully choosers. They pick and choose who they gonna bully, bro, because they know, certain people ain't gonna have it, bro. And then over here, they know that it's like, man, what my it's one of them things where it's ridiculous, bro. It's childish, man. It's childish, and I harp on that a lot, bro. On my page, it's getting in order, having somebody that can correct you, that's gonna correct you in truth and sincerity and in love, bro. Because truth be told, I would love to have that right now, but I know come on, man. It's not There's levels to this. There's a time and a place for things. There's seasons. You know, if the spirit's being, if the spirit has revealed to you certain things, you owe it to yourself. You know, you owe, well, first and foremost, you owe it to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But before any man, you know what I'm saying, before anybody can try to, get you in the right order, you need to be in the mindset of, I need to do this. You know, I need to do this because it'll be better for me. I need to get in order because it'll be better for me. You know, they ain't never hurt me. They ain't hurt me yet. They ain't show me anything wrong yet. Why don't I just give it a try? You know, and that's the thing. People think that they know more. They think they know more than the Lord, man. You know, and they'll put everything. They'll literally, people will use their burdens and their anger and what they feel about a situation. Their hate about a situation and portray that on you because they're upset with themselves for some reason. And most of the time, these are the people that's always pointing the finger. Boop, 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 boop. Like a teleprompter. You know what I'm saying? They getting fed what to say. Taking out them deals and shit. Nah, man. But it's almost time, man. And it really, we're going to start to see more and more people show their true colors. That's why I say prove a friend, man. Like, everybody's not your friend in this truth, man. Shit, in life, bro. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody doesn't wish well on you. They wish you well, but they don't wish well on you. What kind of shit is that, man? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 24. Salakia, y'all. A man that have friends must shew himself friendly. And there be a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. And I met people in this truth, man. And I don't like being around a lot of people. Me personally, I like GMS stance on that. Because everybody's not your fucking friend. And everybody is not. I like being around solid, quality over quantity, like one of the elders always says. At GMS, quality over quantity, man. I don't like being around a lot of people. I'd rather be around, 3 lions than 1,000 fucking cats. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how we moving. Cats and dogs they're domesticated. Lions know how to go out and eat. Lions know how to get things done. And lions for the most part be chilling until they need to do something. That's how I like to see us. We're like young lions. We're being brought back into this in so many different backgrounds, man. But regardless of the fact, man, I met so many. That being said, I met so many people in this truth, man, that has really helped me, man. Across the world. Doing what I've been doing and trying to do. And yes, I still battle with my things too. Yes, I still go through shit too, as we all do. And we're going to continue to do, but that's no excuse, y'all. Especially if you have people around you, in this truth that sincerely, because they're not going to, if you know that their spirit is like your spirit, y'all all in one accord to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're not going to do you wrong, because then they're going to have to see Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's when it comes to fear, I'm scared of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. I don't know about, anybody else would work or say, I'm scared of Yah. I fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in his judgment, because I've seen it. I've seen what he'll do to somebody. You know what I'm saying? He's shown me. And it wasn't nothing. It was something, it was light. But it was enough to make that person repent and get on the right track. He'll use your worst fears against you, man. And you think that he doesn't know your fears. Okay. But this topic is about friendship, It's about proving your friends, And like I said, I've met people that I would consider a brother. I die for you, bro. And it's one of them. And then we coming into them times where we're gonna have to die for Yahweh Shah. I know in my previous video I made, it was to talk about pretty much was coming down the pipeline. Yes, and there is going to be a lot of trafficking coming. I still, like I said, the zombie apocalypse, I got visions and dreams on that too. I've written now. That's coming. Spiritual power is coming. A lot of things is coming down the line, but it's about standing. Everything is already set up when you really think about it. You already have the elders and apostles set up to do the work. The prophets, prophesying set up to do the work. You got the believers, set up to grow, that you can grow around and grow with. Everything is pretty much already set up, man. And it's one of them things where it's your faith, man. Your faith is going to have to match your works. Your work, it can't just be work, because that just sounds like you worldly. It just sounds like you too far into the world, just working. That's our curse, yes. But a lot of camps, they don't harp on the spiritual side of things, and that's me personally. That's what I like to look. That's what I like to get into, the spiritual aspect of this truth, because that's really where it really matters. A lot of y'all, a lot of us, a lot of people before us, had you not had the Lord not giving you the Spirit, you wouldn't have been in this truth either, in some kind of way. So we always got to remember where we was. You know what I'm saying? And help build brothers, man, and brothers and sisters. You got to be willing to listen. That this just comes with the territory. Quick backstory on me. About just getting in order. And people dealing with narcissistic people, man. Because I used to be somebody like that. I used to have some traits like that. And I'm still working on some things within myself, as we all are. But through Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and Lord willing, you get through it. Whatever it is you're going through, you get through it, and you get better. You get better at it. Because, excuse me, we're not going to be perfect until Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah comes back. We're not going to be at our perfected state till he comes back. So you're going to constantly have to endure. You're going to constantly have to endure things, persecution, sickness, ailments, dealing with people that hate you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that said, it's a quick backstory on me. Former military. I've said that in one of my previous videos. And I ain't going to get all into that because that's irrelevant. I used to have a big problem with authority. I used to have a big problem with people over me telling me to do certain things. And, even if it was something as simple as, can you pick that pencil up for me? Because I always felt like, and this is where, I feel like it derives from. I could be wrong. I always feel like, at that time, people would do shit, to try to one up you, or to try to belittle you, make you seem like you're lesser than, So I had somebody in the military. He would throw a pencil on the ground and he'd tell me to pick it up, and throw it on the ground and tell me to pick it up, And then, it was our job, certain jobs, you're going to deal with shit like that, And I wouldn't pick it up, but it was just other elements to him, and that led me to be like that with so many other people. And that's why I'm saying that don't let what somebody else did to you dictate how you treat somebody else. That's definitely not how we supposed to move. Because somebody else, they might actually want to see you win. They might actually love you, bro. For real. That's heavy. They might actually want to see you win. And they telling you to do that because they seen that, and they're trying to break you, or break that whatever that is in you out of you. And I'm saying that now because I really should have. I'm not a good storyteller. So anyways, I'm saying that because, come down the line, one of the same guy that was doing that, he stopped doing it. But he pulled me to the side one time, and he was just talking with me because it wasn't like I was a bad Marine. You know, I was great at what I did, and I was just getting better with time. You know, and it was one of them things where it's like he wanted me to see a reflection of how I really am. You know, so he said he was doing that because he wanted me to get used to taking orders. Because if ever we are on that battlefield, you know, and only certain people can get in contact with radio, with communications, you know, or so only certain people, you know, can have you know, the account of, you know, who's in your squad or whatever. You know, you need to know where to be at, how to be there, and how to be in being on timely. You know, at that, which I would never had a problem with, but it was just there was a lot more to it. Pretty much, long story short, and he helped me realize, like, damn, how could I? And I'm such a dumbass, you know, because I signed up for it. You know, just like we signed up for this truth. This is voluntarily. This off of faith. You know. You can't. A lot of things are gonna come with this. You know, there ain't no beating around the bushes, no gimmicks. You know, liars. You know. Oh, excuse me, man. I've been sick bad lately. Liars, scoffers. You know, whoever. This truth is precious, man, and it's to be treated as such. You know, it's helped on so many people's lives. There's no many. It's like there's no really way to count. It's how this truth is liberating, and you know you elders and apostles at GMS, and there's more than likely there's probably more camps that do it, you know. But as far as the ones I started with, you know, I started listening to GMS. You know, I originally started listening to, you know, one of the elders at GMS. I don't name drop unless you want me to. You just leave in the comment. I started listening to one of them first. Then I went to the Sakaris, you know. Then I went to, you know, other members or other groups. You know, I just didn't feel like my spirit wasn't with them. You know, we wasn't operating the same. We didn't have the same ambitions. We didn't have the same mindset. You know, I feel like they just want to be in the world too much, which, you know, that's their thing, you know. Me personally, I don't really, you do your thing. I don't really care. I don't really have to, I don't have nothing to prove at this point to any man. You know, I'm here for the word. I'm here for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I'm here not only to better myself, but to help those, you know, those hopeful elect, you know, so that we can get this shit out of here, man. Out. You know, I don't really care about the gimmicks. I don't care about, you know, the fresh shit. You know, we all are screwed up in the head in a lot of ways. So, you know, all that is really, we'll get right in the kingdom. All of that is really irrelevant to me because it doesn't really promote the growth of the spirit. You know, but this is John. This is John chapter 15 and verse 13. And this KJV. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends. Let me stop right there real quick. That a man lay down his life for his friends. Come on, man. And that's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you're going to get persecuted in this truth. We're going to get scoffed at, persecuted. You know, do we want to be the ones, you know, because some, you don't want to be like that motherfucker in school, you know, that turned fake because everybody start, you know, all the so-called quote-unquote cool kids start picking on him or some shit. And now he done betrayed his, you know, his friend, gave him lunch money, you know, and helped him out, you know, throughout school. Now he done betrayed him, went to hang out with these niggas and scoff them and shit. You know, because he didn't want to get bullied no more, or he didn't want to face the persecution. You know, he couldn't take the heat. You know, he wasn't loyal enough to take the heat. So that's how I be looking at this, man. There's a lot of people, man. They get a little pressure, bro, and they fold, bro. They get a little pressure and they gonna fold. They gonna fold, man. I see it. Cause the water, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, that you have never, ever, ever forsake me in any situation I've been in. And and double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS for this truth and edification, because that's really helped out a lot too. Because there's a lot of camps out here spreading confusion and shit. So, yeah. Anyways, let me continue on to verse 14. It says, if ye do whatsoever I command you, you are his friends. Like he said, henceforth, I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what the Lord doeth, but I have called you friends. Come on. Chills. For all things that have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. All things known of my Father, I have made known unto you. And that's and if there's anybody that comes across this video and that's listening, maybe you can help me understand, this question I have with that a little bit better. If you have any take on that, he's shown us secrets. Obviously, he's shown us his name. A lot of people don't even know his true name. Too many don't know the true name of the Lord. The prophecies through the prophets, he's shown us that. The prophets prophesying, other mysteries that he's shown us, maybe individually that he's not shown anybody else. No, I know the answer to it because I know he's shown me in life, but it's good to have clarification, man. Because I don't want to go off, bro. I don't want to make it seem like, I'm doing too much. That's why I kind of lay back. I take the back seat. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much, and if I feel like that, I'm just gonna start taking the back seat and listening, and doing what I gotta do. Anyways, what do you think? Do you think that every brother or every sister in this truth is going to? Do you believe that the Lord can reveal to me something that He wouldn't reveal to you or anybody else or individual? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my what is the determining factor of if it's true or not? Whatever He's revealed to me or whatever He's revealed to you. Because everything He's revealed to me, I feel like, I wholeheartedly believe it's true because it's definitely showing, from the dreams I've had, the zombie apocalypse, I feel like I still believe a lot of people still are going to start getting kidnapped and taken up, very soon. I said within the span of 2 months or so. Last time, I think in my last video, it could be sooner than that. It could be later than that. I don't know. I don't want to give a time frame, but as far as quickness, it's definitely going to be unexpected when it happens. It's going to catch a lot of people off guard. That's why, it's imperative that we listen to the elders and apostles, the prophets, Akim, anybody in this truth call on the name Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, through the Wa Rakak Kadash, operating in the spirit. It's imperative that we listen to, whatever's being taught through the spirit, because a lot of people can't see it, and I understand that now. I didn't understand a lot of things. It ain't that I don't understand. It's just that shit. We just need to be sharpened up a little bit more than likely. I didn't understand that coming in. Like a lot of y'all, like a lot of people now, operating in the real right now, based upon based upon the real standard, you're gonna die. And it's pretty obvious you're gonna die. Unless you repent, you're gonna fucking get slaughtered. Because everything going on in this world today is completely against Yahweh Shah and what he taught. completely against it. There's niggas out here partying and bitches out here, trying to get big and, more masculine than the men and shit. Big ass shoulder pad suits and shit, man. Trying to tell niggas what to do. And then you got these wannabe, hip hop niggas and wannabe hip hop industry Israelites. Yeah, son, you fucking get the Karak. You'll be alright, son. You know what I'm saying? Niggas sound like they got Black and Mild stuck up their nose every time they talk and shit. You motherfuckers crazy, man. You motherfuckers crazy. And it really be pissing me off because people actually die for this. You know what I'm saying? They actually do go through shit for this truth. And they don't even just have to die. People lose their jobs. People start fucking with them in their everyday life because of this truth. Some people lose family members. All kind of shit. So be aware of what you're fucking doing. Be aware of that shit because you're going to answer for it. And to y'all that's doing it, and I'll make this open. I don't care. I hope I ain't never like none of you motherfuckers, man. I hope that I never end up like any of you that's doing that. Ever. I pray that I never end up like y'all. You just gone completely left into the world with the truth. That's a bad place to be, man. Damn, I think about it, it's like, damn, what was the point even coming into the truth then? You would have been better off just being destroyed by the missiles. Man. But, you know what it is, man. A lot of people, still dealing with issues from somebody else. That somebody else had dealt with it and they never really dealt with it. They still have hate in their hearts. A lot of these people, man, they if they could, bro, they will stomp you out mercilessly. And you can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their eyes. You can hear it in their face and their voices, man. And it could be you really just been genuinely trying to be a good brother or listen or whatever. Those are evil ass people, man. And I don't want to be around those people, man. These worldly ass niggas, man. Fuck niggas. And bitches, man. If you ain't team Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shahs, fuck you, nigga. And don't come around me. Don't come around me. I'm telling you straight up. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Especially in them times when we get our spiritual powers. I don't even want to see you. All that evil that you was doing. People are actually suffering because of this, man. And I ain't gonna get into it. This is something I would have to get into in person. But I say this a lot, and it sounds cliche, but the water to, the elders and apostles at GMS pushing this truth. The water. And to you brothers pushing this truth. And even you aquats out there, showing other women how to get in order, because a lot of women need to see women like that as an example to be, just like us, we need to see elders. We need to see, the apostles. We need to see, the ones out there pushing this truth. We need to see what a real man of the Lord really looks like so we can get back in order too, So the water for all of that. And most importantly, the water to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for giving me this truth. Because Lord knows, I'll be looking at it. I'll be looking at myself in the mirror and I'm saying I'm forever indebted. Ain't no way I deserve that shit. No way man, let me speak about me. Ain't no way I deserve that shit, but the Lord, He granted it to me. And I'm forever indebted to water. This is 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. That's where I'm going to end it off. Well, nope, I got one more. It said, Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah, because many false prophets are going out into the world. Self-explanatory. We see, if you have eyes to see, you see that right now. Excuse me. Hereby know ye every spirit of Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shah. Excuse me. Every spirit, Lord, what's wrong, man? What's going on with my body? Excuse me. Hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is come in the flesh of Yahweh, And every spirit that confesses that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yahweh. That confesses not that Yahweh Shah Hamashiach is come into the flesh, not of Yahweh. And that is a spirit of an antichrist. So many antichrists rolling around, man. You know, that's pretty much drinking the wine, and they're hot and cold. You know, they can't get enough of Babylon. They love Babylon, in its philosophies, everything about it. You know, man, this shit is crazy, man. When I be thinking about it, we really are we don't have a nation. We are really destroyed, bro. And we really will beef with each other. Man, I can't even deal with this shit, bro. I can't, bro, because when I start to fathom it, man, my mind's not good at fathoming that. Cause, man, wherefore have heard that it should come, and even now already is it in the world. Shit, man. Like I said, man, he's already here. We in the end times. You know, the Antichrist is here, and there's so many Antichrists. There's not one Antichrist. That's what I believe they teach that in baptism. There's going to be one guy. You know, I mean, technically, if you want to be technical, that one guy is, with, he works at the WIF, if you know what I'm talking about. Those who know will know. You know, that one guy is that guy, but there's so many antichrists. Because what I'm really saying is, the antichrist spirit is rebellious against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh's ways, man. Completely. Or you can't be 99 with the Lord, man. You got to be all the way in with his way or not, And bro, these people, they don't understand that, man. Their mind is still trapped, And me knowing myself and a lot of brothers, our minds, we need to be restored, But that's the importance of getting in order. Just take it, man. If somebody corrects you, regardless of if it was wrong, let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua deal with it. That's how I've decided to live things out. If people have done me wrong, I let Yahweh Bashem Yahushua deal with it. If they done me right, and whatever I went through was made for me to get better, I take that and I use that to get better. But don't make yourself a target, an open target right now. That is not that's not what you would want to do. Especially dealing with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He can make you be an open target. Motherfuckers will come across you, paint your ass, and make you look like the Joker. Just to shoot rounds at you. You're the target for them to shoot rounds at all day. Now they done decorated you. Make you look real goofy. You don't want to be an open target, man. But if you are open target and you're enduring it in truth and sincerity, man, there's no shame in that. There's no shame in doing this for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because this world is pretty much shit anyways. Your family don't love you. For real. They don't even know how to love you. You're pretty much screwed in the head. We need to be restored. We're still trying to not only grow ourselves, but we're helping other, brothers and sisters in this truth that, might come to us and have questions or whatever and come across you and ask, what do they think? What do you think about certain things so they know they can trust you? Or ask for help or just whatever the case may be, man. Whatever you bring to the table, you've been given to this precious gift for a reason. You bring something to the table, so don't take it lightly that Yahweh Yahushua has chosen you or has gifted you with this knowledge. Yes, we may not have been in here that long, and we have a lot to learn, and we do need to come to before the ones that's been doing this longer than us and be humble and be ready to learn, But that doesn't make you any lesser. You still have every opportunity that they had when they first came in, to be great, to learn or, to let the Lord exalt you in some kind of way. You still have every opportunity to do that, But it starts with just getting in order. That's where most of this is going to start, really, is just getting in order. from the looks of it, because there's too much confusion going on, man. Me personally, I don't like dealing with that confusion, that confused shit. You know, it pisses me off. It's too much. It's all over the place, man. You can't never get anything done with confusion and confused people. They always got something to say. You know, they don't ever do anything to better themselves, but they always got something to say about your situation. You know, they can't never correct themselves, but they can always bring up something on somebody else. You know, they can't never just admit, you know, even when they are completely wrong, when they're being corrected, they can't say I'm wrong. You know, the Lord has to fucking actually, you know, show them you're wrong by doing. You don't want that. You don't want that. Believe me, you do not want that. You'd be better off just hearing it from one of the elders or apostles, even if it's harsh. Shit. But you don't want that, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a way of humbling people. He will do just that. You know, we seeing a lot of things that were happening back then. They're happening now. You know, prideful kings. You know, and what they call them harlots, Amazonian bitches or whatever, man. You know, you got a lot of Jezebel spirits out here too. You know, scoffers. You know, hyenas, laughing and shit until the lion bite their ass. We're dealing with a lot of. In the grand scheme of things, man, your mind is dealing with a lot of pressure from these spirits and these demons, and they're gonna turn up, man, because they know who you are. They know what you preach. They know what you teach. They know how you feel on the inside. On the inside of you, they know what you really stand for. So they're going to continue to fuck with you. You know, or try to make you seem, or try to get you thrown off, man. Have faith, man. Have faith. This is my last one. This is Ecclesiasticus, and also known as Sirach. It's chapter 14, verse 1. It says, blessed is the man that have not slipped with his mouth, and is not pricked with the multitude of sins. Blessed is he whose conscience has not condemned him, and who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord. Riches are not comely for a niggard. And what should an envious man do with money? He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul, gathereth for others that shall spend his goods righteously. So the whole time that people think that they're doing the right thing, that's why we gotta constantly analyze. I harp on that fasting and, you know, intermediate fasting and analyzing yourself completely, denying yourself, knowing, like, if you like checking yourself, making sure you're in the right spirit, man, but also listening to the elders and apostles, man. You know, and I mean this respectfully. You know, even them, they go through things where they have to check themselves. You know, they're not Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to consistently check her, and yes, some things we have on us, it's hard to get off of you, but you have to have faith, man. You cannot go back into the world. You go back into the world, that's your ass, you know. And that just pretty much would just show that, damn, she wasn't one of the elect. You know, you cannot go back into the world's philosophy, no matter how hard it gets. Do not agree. Do not go back into the world's philosophies, because you pretty much marked yourself, and you pretty much, people are marking themselves every day, and it's scary, man. It makes me shake a little bit, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not playing. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Salakia is not playing. And people think that this is just, you know, because they haven't seen anything like this, what's going to happen before. They probably never seen a lot of hurt or pain, or people go, it's like, bro, it's going to be hell, man. And I know a lot of people haven't seen it, but be prepared to see it, man. You know, prepare your mind to see the worst of things. And that's why I believe that the Lord has been making people, you know, hearts, the brothers, and that's another, You know what I'm saying? A brother I listen to, our elder I listen to, you know, he's making a lot of people's hearts cold right now. He's making you cold to the world. Everything going around, nah, I don't. It's like, it's almost as if I'm just here to preach the word, you know, or I'm just here to better myself for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I'm keeping it pushing. You don't care about nothing other than that. You don't care about nothing after that. Nothing. Because you know that this is not the end all be all. You know, that there's something going on. And we know what's going on, you know, through the spirit. You know, call out Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Bashem Warakah Kodash. Because we could have definitely been like one of them motherfuckers that's still out in the world. You know, had the Lord not given this truth to us. But we not. So we're not going to act like that. Right? You know, we're not in the world, so we're not going to act like the world, right? But, you know, pretty much, I just wanted to, you know, just a little pep talk. You know, we're not in this world. We're not here in this, Slakin. We're not in this truth to play around. We're not in this truth. You know, every now and then, you know, it's good to have fun amongst, you know what I'm saying? You might laugh a little bit, you know, do things with your brother. But at the end of the day, bro, let me see, I can just speak for myself. At the end of the day, I'm not happy here, bro. I will never be happy here. I will never be happy in this fucking world, bro. I'm not happy, you know. And I don't want to, under this rulership, I don't want to be fucking happy, you know. No. We need reparations from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what we want reparations from. We don't want it from Esau. Fuck Esau. You know, a Baba Ball, you know, and to hell with you 2/3 niggas, man. Shalom. Everybody's not your friend.